The sun rises over our coastal facility, where the vital work of preserving marine life begins anew each day.
Check the tagging on this one, B. Looks secure. Ready for transport to necropsy.
Once cleaned, the specimen arrives in the preparation hall. We now begin the structured process of.
The goal here is the careful preservation of the skull structure. We use these fine scalpels.
All soft tissue removal is now complete, and the specimen is ready for maceration.
The unique bone structure of the sea turtle flipper reveals a surprisingly similar pattern to land vertebrates.
Layered structure of the nurse sea turtle carapace, a marvel of natural engineering, undergoing the initial rinse cycle.
The careful handling required for the fragile skull structure during the rinse cycle.
This is the plastron, the flat belly shell. Distinct from the upper carapace.
Due to the unique wing-like structure, these flipper bones require specialized high-pressure rinsing to remove all residual tissue before the final drying stage.
Layered structure of the nurse sea turtle carapace, a marvel of natural engineering, undergoing the initial rinse cycle.
The unique wing-like bone structure of the nurse sea turtle flipper demands precision. This rinse cycle carefully cleans the delicate joints and webbing. All nurse sea turtle bone groups are now in simultaneous rinse processing. Shower rinse cycle and are fully clean. The skull, vertebrae, ribs, shell, plastron, and flipper bones have completed the hot water rinse cycle and are now advancing toward final inspection. Hot water immersion further loosens any remaining periosteum and surface residue from each bone group.
The unique anatomical features of the nurse sea turtle skull are clear. Hot water immersion finalizes the cleaning.
All bone groups are now fully loaded into hot water, and structural integrity has been verified across all sections.
The carapace shell plates, plastron belly shell, spinal vertebrae, flipper and feet bones. The careful handling required for the fragile skull structure during the rinse cycle.
Attention all personnel. The individual bone wiping and detailing stage is now beginning. Please proceed to your assigned stations along the conveyor belt.
We are describing the surface structure of the nurse sea turtle carapace and the importance of thorough drying and wiping before museum preparation.
The nurse sea turtle carapace is defined by these intricate scutes. It is crucial to meticulously dry. The vertebral structure of the nurse sea turtle spine requires careful cleaning. Each joint. The nurse sea turtle skull features wide orbital sockets and delicate nasal structures. Careful handling is
that all nurse sea turtle bone groups are now fully wiped, dried, cleaned, and laid out in complete anatomical order for the museum skeletal preparation stage.
We use a fine sanding drum for the initial smoothing, followed by the bone scraper to lift any remaining membrane.
The intricate anatomy of the nurse sea turtle foot demands individual attention. Utilizing a microburr,
Here we see the delicate anatomy of the nurse sea turtle feet. Each small bone requires individual.
We begin smoothing the cranial dome with a curved bone scraper, removing the periosteum. Next, a microburr carefully cleans the suture lines. The pre-whitening inspection is crucial to confirm all bone surfaces are fully prepared before entering the whitening machine. The water-based whitening solution penetrates the shell bone structure to achieve the clean, museum-quality white finish.
Addressing the unique anatomy of the nurse sea turtle skull, the whitening solution flows through the orbital sockets and nasal foramina, ensuring complete coverage.
To whiten bone while fully preserving the natural pigmentation of the shell scutes.
Welcome to the UV inspection stage. Ultraviolet light reveals remaining tissue traces, biological residue. The UV light caused the natural pigmentation of the shell to deepen. While any remaining biological contamination, it is important to check every vertebral joint socket and rib bone surface for microcracks before the skeleton assembly is finalized. To address the challenge of inspecting these tiny metatarsals and phalanges, the fine mesh basket secures.
The complete UV inspection of all nurse sea turtle bone groups is now finished, and flagged areas will be addressed before final skeletal assembly resumes.
We're now inspecting the vertebral column. The ribs are being attached.
The unique fused rib structure of sea turtle skeletal anatomy and how the ribs connect directly to the inner surface of the carapace shell above.
The articulated foot structure of the nurse sea turtle differs significantly from land species.
The plastron is mechanically and adhesively connected to the rib structure to create a stable, fully assembled nurse sea turtle skeleton.
Assembly is structurally complete and ready for rotation.
The plastron is now fully bonded and mechanically secured. The underside assembly is structurally complete.
The complete nurse sea turtle skeleton reassembly is finished. Every bone connected, every joint locked, assembled with museum-quality precision and care.
This protective sealant spray stage will seal all bone surfaces, preserving the natural coloring and providing a final museum-quality shine. The fine precision nozzle allows the sealant to reach every detailed anatomical surface, including the orbital sockets.
A full 360-degree reveal of the completed nurse sea turtle skeleton.
The specimen has passed every quality control standard, is officially approved.
Every bone section of the complete nurse sea turtle skeleton is now fully foam protected.
The complete intact nurse sea turtle skeleton is now fully foam protected, sealed inside a shell bit.
And this is how modern facilities process nurse sea turtles from natural recovery to finished museum specimen grit, from start to finish.